Hey guys, welcome to the Max Invest YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing a little bit of a weekly update. We're going to be going over all of the bullish news that happened in the past week and seeing how everything's going. After we go over a little bit of the bullish news, we'll be taking a look at the prices and seeing when we can actually break those new all-time highs and when crypto can start looking bullish again. Of course, if you enjoy the video, remember to like and subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitter, join the Discord, and remember, nothing in this video is financial advice. As we can see, all of the cryptocurrencies are more or less flat on the week. Bitcoin and Ethereum are sitting at around 5% up on the week and 0% up on the day. So, everything is looking more or less flat. Most of the cryptocurrencies are just hanging around their general levels. Now, I do like to see this, as cryptocurrencies recently had a bit of a bull run. All through August, all of the cryptocurrencies were going up and getting close to their all-time highs. I do like to see a little bit of consolidation, see the cryptos start hanging around, because if they go up and up and up, they do need to eventually come back down. So it's good to see them go up a little bit more sustainably. Now, if we take a look at some of the weekly winners, we can see that Cosmos, Avalanche, Curve, SushiSwap, and a few of these other tokens did very, very well on the week. Now, one of the big reasons that a lot of these tokens are doing so well is because a lot of them are bringing in big incentive programs. What this means is these tokens are pumping money into their networks. Things like Avalanche are pumping heaps and heaps of money into the network, and the reason they're doing this is to add higher and higher yield to the network. This means a lot of people are going to come to the network to use a lot of that yield. However, the problem with this is a lot of these cryptocurrencies do not have infinite money. They can't just pump more and more yield into their coins forever. As a result of this, when these cryptocurrencies yield dries up, a lot of people are going to leave these ecosystems. So overall, I do believe that this is a little bit short term, and coins like Cosmos and Avalanche pumping are definitely quite short term right now. It's definitely for people with a bit of a short term mindset, going after those liquidity programs, and then once they get all of that yield, leaving. So overall, I'm not too bullish on this, and this isn't that long term in my opinion. As we can see, some of the coins that have lost on the week are things like Phantom, Terra, and Harmony, and all of these coins did a very similar thing, where they had a huge yield program, their coins tripled in a couple of weeks, and now they're coming a little bit back down because of it. Now, another coin that has gone down 9% on the week is Cardano, and a big reason why Cardano has gone down quite a bit on the week is essentially because what ADA has done is they just launched smart contracts, and a lot of people were expecting a bit of a buy the rumor, sell the news situation, which has seemed to play out here. Another crypto that hasn't done too well on the week is Solana. Solana is down about 6% on the week, and the reason for this is because Solana's entire network went down. Essentially, Solana was down for 20 hours and nobody could use Solana. And in order to restart the network, all of the validators had to collude together, and it's a very centralized process of restarting the network. Now, honestly, I am very surprised that Solana is down only 6% on the week. This is nowhere near as much as I would have thought for a cryptocurrency that had to restart the whole network, so I am quite surprised, and this is because there's so much bullish momentum and bullish sentiment for Solana. Now, when Solana did restart, Solana did go down from about $210 to $130, however, I expected it to stay around there instead of bounce back. Anyway, there wasn't too much actual news this week. There was a bit of fake news about Walmart working with Litecoin. However, overall, there wasn't too much news in the macro crypto space. Of course, if you watch the channel, you'll know that every day or so I'm doing news surrounding Ethereum and Chainlink and the specifics of those cryptos. However, in the weekly crypto review, I want to keep it more macro, more about the biggest, most important events that have happened to all of crypto. Anyway, something that I did want to bring up about Ethereum is Vitalik Buterin just made Time Magazine's 100 most influential people in 2021 list. Of course, I really do believe Vitalik Buterin deserves to be there. He is building the entire platform for which the world is going to be built off, and I am hoping that when they eventually announce the winner of the 21st century, the person who's been the most influential, Vitalik Buterin will hopefully get it. The person who was the most influential in the 20th century was Albert Einstein, and I am hoping that Vitalik Vitalik can compete with him. I do think in 30 or so more years, when everything is built and run off Ethereum, Vitalik will definitely be a good chance for this. Anyway, I do want to take a look at the prices over the week and what's been happening in crypto. Now, one obvious trend is that Bitcoin dominance is reducing very, very quickly. Of course, what we know is when Bitcoin corrects, all of the other coins correct a little bit more, but when Bitcoin goes up, all of the other coins go up a little bit more. And as you can see, all the way in May, when Bitcoin and the whole market crashed, Bitcoin's dominance went up. Bitcoin went up from roughly 39% dominance all the way up to 49% dominance. However, since then, Bitcoin has bled back down to 41% dominance. I do believe by the end of the year, Bitcoin will definitely be under 35% dominance. I do see a lot of these other coins outperforming Bitcoin over the long term, and I do see especially coins like Ethereum continuing to outperform Bitcoin. As we can see, Ethereum is doing very, very well right now. It is outperforming Bitcoin, and we can see Ethereum is currently about 20% extended from its bull market support band. However, Bitcoin is just sitting on its bull market support band right now. Ethereum continues to outperform Bitcoin over the long term, and I am hoping that it is going to keep doing this. Anyway, this is what I like to see with the crypto markets. Bitcoin and Ethereum are sitting quite close to their bull market support bands. They're hanging around, they're consolidating, and I do think this is a very bullish news for these coins to eventually start going up once again, so it will be interesting to see what happens. Of course, another coin that I like to take a look at on the channel, and we may look at a little bit too much, is Chainlink. Now, Chainlink is sitting above its bull market support band. It is performing quite well. It continues to appreciate upwards. However, we do know Chainlink has been more or less underperforming the majority of the market. Now, I am expecting that to eventually change. I do think Chainlink will have a little bit of time in the sun where Chainlink ends up outperforming a lot of the market. However, we will need to wait and see if this actually ends up happening. Now, another thing that I have looked a little bit is I've been looking at DPI. Now, DPI is essentially the DeFi Pulse Index. This looks at all of the decentralized finance applications on Ethereum and compares how well they're doing to Ethereum. As we can see, decentralized finance is currently going down and down against Ethereum. All of these applications are bleeding against Ethereum. However, I do think we'll eventually hit a bottom. There should hopefully be a bit of a DeFi summer, and we will see if these go up against ETH. Recently, I bought a couple of decentralized finance tokens, and I am trying to do this as a bit of a test to see if they can actually outperform ETH. However, we will need to see if that happens. Anyway, this brings us to the end of the video. Cryptocurrencies are more or less just sitting flat and hanging around, and I do think this is quite bullish. I really don't think this is bad. If they can consolidate at these high levels, I do expect cryptocurrencies to have another leg up in November, December, and January. So let's just wait and see if this happens. I am hoping it does, but that brings us to the end of the video, so thanks for watching.